Welcome to another episode of Resonant Frequencies, where we explore all things anomalous and alternative in very simple terms so that we begin to have language and an understanding of this space. I'm your host, Nand, and in today's episode, we're going to explore, generally speaking, what's known as energy healing. If you want to be a little bit more focused, then we can call it subtle energy healing. And we're going to deal today with the concepts and understandings of how this works on a physical body. There are a number of different techniques that are used to do this. You might have heard about them. They are called or labeled Sekhem, Reiki, healing touch, hands-on healing, power of prayer, and a whole list of other names. What I'm going to do is define, in my understanding, based on my years of experience, how all of this works. Simply put, one can consider energy healing or subtle energy healing as a balancing of the flow of subtle energies through a physical body. Now, how does this work? Very simple. There are channels within the body and openings in the physical body on a metaphysical level that allow such flow. So if you're looking at things like meridians, then there are three main meridians, and one is on the left side of the physical body, and one is on the right side of the physical body, and one is dead center. And they go from the top of the body to the bottom of the body and downward towards the feet. However, the more accepted form in this field of subtle energy, we will deal with what's known as chakras. I'm going to talk in detail more about chakras in another episode, but for the purposes of this episode, let's consider that there are some doorways or pathways or openings in the physical body on a metaphysical level that allow subtle energies to flow either up or down. And there are about 7 major chakras that are utilized in any modality. Some use less, some use more. And is there a right or wrong? No. They all work, depending on who is the modality, what the modality is, and who is doing the work, given that modality. Before I continue further, go ahead and hit the like button, the subscribe button, and share button. Leave us a comment if you want to learn more, or reach out to us, and we will get back to you. Let's go back to the chakras. So for our purposes, ours being my modality's purposes, we utilize 8 different chakras. And simply put, if a door is closed, or a chakra is closed, then there is no ingress, egress, or access. Part of the modality of balancing is we make sure that these chakras are open, and there are dynamics to how wide, how narrow. And given that there is energy flow or subtle energy flow, then the body will feel some things. So that there are symptoms that we can feel if one or more of our chakras are blocked. For instance, and as an example, if we feel a migraine, then one or more of your chakras either are too wide in their opening or too narrow in their opening. If we feel a lower back pain, generally speaking, then the same holds true. So there is a component of assessment, and once that assessment is done, then the process, as far as my modality is concerned, is we make sure that the chakras are opened optimally. And if they are, then healing should be almost instant. And that headache that I talked about that'll begin to dissipate. There are techniques, there are protocols, and everyone who does this kind of work has their own quiver of protocols, as do we. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for participating, and remember to subscribe, share, and like. I look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Thank you.